Hello there, it's me again. Now it's Deacon here. I'm making this video to talk a little bit about good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean the fact that the world, the universe, and reality is much more grand, complex, and exciting than often I find myself and see others engaging in reflecting on. And what's really, really cool about it is, even though, we talk about, right now we have the COVID, we have the racism, we have Trump as president and Biden, and the status in the U.S. is pretty intense right now. Black Lives Matter protests, and it's like all stacking up. And the energy is really freaking high. And so what I wanted to make this video about was love. Love is a very interesting concept. It's a word we use often in English, but I'm making all of these videos because in my tenure at Morpho, I realized that I didn't understand all these things that we use in our culture, our language, and our practices at their essence and what they truly were. And so in other languages, love has several words, 6 in I think Greek, and what it means is that it's a complex expression. And so we got to understand and start using different words for these 6 different types of love, or be more tactical in how we're describing these so that we understand one another on a deep emotional and core level. And so soul, well, we won't get into the soul. Let's go into the love, right? Love, you say, I love you. You love your mama, right? It's interesting, right? What it boils down to, and what I've found, is love is a universal force. It's the foundational energy of creation, love and fear, yin and yang, the balance of duality. And we could go into that further, but I'm just going to tell you about love itself. What's really interesting, and you can watch this on The Power of the Heart, a documentary by the creators of Thrive, it talks about actually the heart itself. You can also read more about it in Becoming Supernatural. The things that we know about the heart scientifically, as described in Becoming Supernatural, is the heart has neurons. So does the gut. Means it can think in some capacity. The heart is also the first organ to be formed. It's the strongest organ. It's the strongest muscle. It beats our entire life from second we were conceived until we die. And also the electromagnetic field, or your aura of your heart, is like 100 times or at least 10 times bigger than your brain. I think your brain goes out a foot or 2 from your head, and your heart goes out well over a meter on both sides. And what this means is there's a field of energy, a field of intention that exists that your heart can intertwine and engage with. And it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, but what it means is the heart is a muscle, a tool, and a part of our experiences yet untapped. And if we go and look at our culture and look at what they tell us about the heart, it's like, don't listen to your heart. Oh, the heart makes you soft, it makes you weak, right? So it's really interesting because as I've gone into the heart, it has shown me some of the most interesting and profound things I could ever imagine. And in that video, the documentary about the power of love and the power of the heart, what they talk about is this lady who was in Africa, in Rwanda, during the genocides. She was hiding in a closet as a Christian preacher stored her and a group of other people under, he could have died. If they would have found him, they would have killed him. And he's hiding them in this building, and she's going through this powerful spiritual experience in her heart space, and this fear and hatred was surrounding her and consuming her, and she could feel it. And she had this cathartic moment where she chose this energy of love, this forgiveness, this sense of support. And she just describes as it radically changes her experience, her energy, and her world around her. But she also goes on to describe how her energetic transformation and breakthrough and her ability to actually forgive the people who killed her family, murdered them with machetes, her neighbors. When she went to the prison to talk to this person, she forgave the prisoner. She forgave the murderer. And the prison guards were like telling her she could beat him, she could hurt him, she could stab him, she could do whatever she wanted. But when she forgave them, they got pissed. They were really pissed because of the way the heart and the mind work together. And I'm going to go on to talk about it more, but I'm just talking about generals because, unless you start to put your energy into it, it's not going to make sense. And once you do, it's going to make sense to yourself, and I don't need to tell you anything. So this video, and the purpose of it, is to encourage you to feel into your heart. Feel where your heart contradicts your head, and follow your heart wherever it's going to take you. I hope. See you next time.